excuse my sniffing. I'm just trying to get this all even. I'm in the middle of, oh, there goes my hand. I'm in the middle of packing up for a crop, so everything is slightly messy. And I knocked my, all right, I think that's the best we're gonna get. I knocked my tripod over this morning, so it's not as, um, it's not where it normally is. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to go with what we got right now. Let me see if I can pull it up a little bit. Okay. All right. And at some point it will stop shaking. Hopefully. Sorry if I'm putting you guys on a wild ride. Well, I don't think there's really maybe one person here besides me. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. I've got something set up. I did forget to plug my phone in. So it's gonna start shaking a bit for a few seconds. Sorry guys. For those of you who are gonna watch this on replay, it is a little, oh, no. Back. Now Xanthi's decided to join us, so fun is, all right. I think I need to move over this way a little bit. Sorry, I'm so sorry I knocked my tripod over and I just, yeah, I needed to get over here because I'm planning on working on a double page layout today. So if you're here, if you want to say hi, you can go ahead and do that because, you know, it's always nice to say hello to people. So I've got, as I said, a double page layout here. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 4x6 photos, 4 2x3, and 2 3x4. So that's 9, 10 photos, but obviously some of them are smaller. I have pulled out a bunch of Paige Evans. It's kind of a mix. Hello, I'm gonna go with your name is Suze. Do you go by Suze or do you go by Sue or Susan? Just curious. So I pulled out a bunch of Paige Evans, as I said, and it's a mix. I've got some scraps. So something from a 6x8. Lots of blues and greens going on here. I pulled, so this isn't necessarily a page kit. It's more of a sampling from my bag of Paige Evans. So I have stickers from the Pick Me Up line. I have shaped thickers from, it's called Fresh Start. I don't know what line it came out with. It drives me bonkers when they do those and they don't say what line they're from when they do the thickers. It's like, just tell us what line it's from so we can remember, because, you know, if this was her brand new release, I remember, but once, you know, once you start getting release after release, it just, I forget. Then I have these washi strips, and those are from Turn the Page. I have the enamel shapes. Once again, I have no idea what line those came out with. And then I also pulled some wood veneer stars. I may pull a couple more embellishments in, but I just, that's what I pulled from the Paige Evans. So it's, oh, so it's Susie. Okay, hi Susie. Then I have from Horizon, page number 12, and I'm probably going to use this side. And then I also have from Pick Me Up, page number 13, and I was thinking of doing a little bit of these cut aparts rather than this side. Although this side's kind of cute too, and it's got that purple and blue, the same colors that I like. And then I also liked this one here with a lot of the greens. And this is from Turn the Page, page number 14. So I have a bunch of things. I'm going to go ahead and get the embellishments off because I need the whole page because I'm doing, as I said, a double page layout. So let me just get those off of here. As I mentioned at the top of this stream, I am in the middle of packing to go to a crop. I'm in the middle of reorganizing. So let's just add a live stream to it because that makes so much sense. But that's how my brain works. Because I'm like, oh, I never did. I'm not going to have a chance to do a. Let me just pull a couple of these photos up so I can look at colors. I'm not going to have a chance to do a live this month if I don't do it now. So I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm trying to think if I want white. I don't know why I have it on this side of the paper. This isn't the paper I was thinking about using. It's this one. I know he's wearing purple or lavender. So it would make more sense to pull the lavender in. But I don't have a ton of lavender pages. Even in the pink, even in the Paige Evans stuff, which has purple in it. I just don't have a lot of it left because I tend to actually use it. So, but I like these colors. I actually really liked this paper. It reminded me of windmills. Not that this has anything to do with windmills. I don't know. It just struck me as, oh, I like that paper. All right. So I'm trying to think if that is white or if that's more of a cream white. So let me pull. Yeah, I think that might be too white for that paper. I don't think I have any cream. I have craft. And then I have navy. Navy might work. Oh my gosh. I have a piece of plastic on the floor and I keep stepping on it. So let me get rid of that. Okay. Let me grab my navy. It'll be dark, but there's a lot of photos, so I don't necessarily know how much of this you'll actually see. Hey, you are such a jerk. Come on. Oh, this is what happens. Everything gets knocked over. All right, well, I'll get my glue later. Oy vey. Okay. So, I think that might work. The color, yeah, because of the color of the... So this is actually Typhoon from Basil. So it's not quite navy. My nephew's... Okay, words. The colors for my nephew's school are white and kind of like a royal blue. Not my favorite, but it could be worse. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is choose these. I think especially if I manage to pull some of this in. It's got that navy color in the back as well. So I think this is a good... Oh, we've got more people. Hey. Hi, Amy. Hi, Beth. Hi, other Rachel. Oh, you're in sunny Florida? It's actually really nice here, so it's great that I'm indoors doing this. It's been like a chore weekend. Not all chore. We had my grandmother's 80th birthday party yesterday. She turned 80 on Thursday. She's technically my step-grandmother, in case you're wondering how someone who's in her 40s has an 80-year-old grandmother. My stepfather is slightly younger. Was slightly younger than my mom. My mom passed away. My stepfather is still alive. So his mom is youngish. You know, when she tells people she has I'm 41 now, and when she says she has a granddaughter in her 40s, they're like, what? So she actually enjoys that very much. Being told she looks far too young to have a grandchild in her 40s, because her biological grandchildren, what happened to the rest of them? Oh, they're there. I'm like, what happened to the rest of my photos? The oldest is 30. He's 30, right? Yeah. He'll be 31 in January. Anyway, wow, it's gonna be one of those days. As I was saying, it is very nice here, but I've spent the day doing laundry, which I know is super fun, but I had to switch over. Oh, see, I cut these unevenly. That's the problem with having photos that are like basically the same, are trimmed one too short and one too big. So let's see if I trim this off, because if I'm going to have those next to each other, which I think I am, I can just cut the lights off because no one needs to look at stage lights. If you're looking at stage lights, there's a bigger issue. It's going to be one of those things where I trim a little bit off each portion until everything is trimmed too small. You guys ever done that? It's like when you try to trim your own bangs. Never worth it in the end. As I was saying, I had to do a lot of laundry because I'm doing my switch over from like summer clothes to the fall clothes, and then of course it's going to hit 80 like sometime this week. But at this point I'm just like, I'm done. Hi Susie. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't have bangs. I've never had bangs. I have curly hair, so bangs were never in my lifetime going to happen. So I think over there. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I like this photo placement. So of course now I have to move all the photos off and look at some papered options. Let go. So I don't have a ton here because, as you can see, on the other side is where I've used this. But I think I can do something. We'll have to trim specifically. And then I've got a couple other pieces of paper. It's going to be slightly monochromatic, but not entirely. It's going to be monochromatic-ish with then pops of color. So what I think I want to do, and this is something that's super easy to do when you've got a double page layout, is simply taking a piece of paper and trimming it in half. And I'm having trouble. No, there's no way I'm supposed to see that. Trying to get it, but because the branding strip here is the same as the pattern paper on the other side, and it's filled with curvy lines, and my brain was going, I can't concentrate at all. All right, so if I trim this in half, will it look okay? And I think it will. I like, before I do this, so all I'm going to do is trim this paper in half, and then I'm going to run it horizontally along both pieces. Xanthi's joining us again, so that's always super fun. Hi, Melissa. Rachel, you say you wish you had curly hair. You do not wish you had curly hair. No matter what, you never, 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 never wish that. It is far easier to curl your hair when straight than it is to straighten when curly. So, all right, so yeah, I think we're gonna do that. And then, let me get this trimmed up. So, just want to get things set up. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with everything. Let me get this trimmed off too, because I think I'm going to want to use this. I think I'm going to mat a photo. Get that out of the way too. So as I mentioned, I actually leave for a crop I'm going to at the end of the month in 10 days. Dun, dun, dun. So that means I have to get ready because I leave like really early Wednesday morning. Yeah, Rachel, I only do 2-page layouts when I have the photos for them. I don't always. It's probably about 2/3 single page, 1/3 double page, and it's specifically because I am a really bad photo taker. So nothing more, nothing less than that. So that's just the way it is. But anyway, I was saying is I have to prepare for a crop, and if you saw, I don't know if you guys saw, I did, ooh, that was a really, really wrecked. That was not correct at all. That was not straight. I put out part 1 of my packing video, and once I finish this, oh my gosh, I'm going to finish this, and so I'm not going to go super long. I'm just going to make this layout, and then I'm going to make a page kit, and then I'm not going to, so it'll probably only run about an entire hour altogether. But sorry, I need to measure. I can't measure and talk at the same time. All right. I have got to get to the grocery store because I said my grandmother's 80th birthday was yesterday, so we had her party yesterday, and then the reason I'm able to do this during the afternoon is my housemate and my nephew actually went to visit her mother and his grandmother in Florida. Now you've got Florida on my brain there, Rachel. In Long Island. So, yeah. They're not here today, so I can go ahead. It's okay, because that's just going to get thrown away. I can go ahead and do this without asking them to be quiet for an hour, which is, you know, on the rude side of things. Actually, I think this is longer, and I want a longer one. That is not straight either, but that's okay, because I'm going to be tucking things underneath the main part. So I'm just trying to get the main parts here. I've got an idea. When I do a double page layout, a lot of times they end up looking almost exactly the same, and the reason is because I just like to basically build a symmetrical rectangular box. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to push those off to the side, is actually I think I'm going to start with this side. So a lot of times when I'm using colorful things, I like to do monochromatic, colorful, monochromatic, colorful. So it just makes, for me, it's what looks the nicest. This is the one that is super crookedy, so that goes that way. And so all we're going to do, this one is like crookedy on both sides. I need to trim this. I need to fix this. So all I need to do is, it's kind of like, you know, building a tower, you know. One piece follows the next. Lordy, I have to make this straight. Somehow this has to be made straight. Okay, we're just going to go with this side being the straight side, and we're going to trim that down. Okay. It's not as big as I'd like it, but it's fine. Yes, thank you, Rachel. I will hopefully be having fun with the crop. What I was saying before I interrupted myself, I made part 1 of my packing for a crop video. So where I'm talking about, I wanted to, I think this will be fun as a cut apart. Hopefully I didn't just screw that up with my little scissor work, which is always stupid. I don't do well with scissors. This might work for, I don't know if it'll work for this one, but I don't need that. It's just going to be tucked behind, so I might as well not waste it. So anyway, I made part 1 of my crop video, and I put it up last week. So once I finish this, I am going to make part 2, and that will be where I actually pack things. So I'm going to finish this, run to the grocery store because I need food, and then when I finish with the grocery store, I will come back here and film a bunch of the packing videos. So what I bring in my carry-on, what I bring for scrapbooking supplies. I'm grabbing my glue that Xanthi knocked down earlier, so you might hear me, you know, not making a lot of sounding further away. Oh, Lordy, the words, they are hard. All right, I think what I'm going to do is run it along the top here and then put the other one. Yeah. See, in that way, if I run the glue off, it's on my mat and not on my layout. Sorry, that one's taking a little time. All right, so what I'm going to do so I can have things as even-ish as I can is line things up and do them each in turn. So as you can see, I glued the bottom part to the main part, and now I'm going to do that for the right-hand side as well. And just that way, I don't need it to be perfect because it's never really going to be perfect. But as long as it's lined up-ish, I'm happy. Like 99% of the time, and then there's that 1% of the time that it's like, oh my gosh, it needs to be perfect. Yeah, that's me. All right, so then for the next part, I just need my ATG because it's a larger piece. And we'll go for this. I don't want so much. I think that works. Okay, and now this one. Ouch. Yeah, so I think I said about 3 conversations ago that it is beautiful here, but I am doing laundry and errands and stuff like that. But I was like rushing at the end of putting this together because I think I put the glue on too high. We'll see. I was rushing at the end of this because I realized I hadn't let my dog out, and yeah, I put the glue on too high. I hadn't let the dog out, and she would need to go out, and it was so beautiful out. She went outside and then laid down in the grass, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have time for this right now, Sadie. You need to actually just, you know, pee, and then we can go back inside. You can come back out later and sit to your heart's content. But right now, yeah, this is not straight, like, at all. And I can tell, oh, I just ripped like the bottom of the page. It's fine. No one's going to notice that. I can tell because up here it ends on the thing and then it goes down like that. So is this side? No, that side's straight. Okay, so I need to make it shorter. I can't make it shorter. Oh, the geniusness of me. Can I peel this off? Is this straight on this side? Let's see. Yeah, it is straight on the other side. Okay. So that's what I need to do. I just need to flip it upside down. Okay. No, this is not straight at all. You know what we're just going to do? We're just going to cut a new piece of paper. Because I am tired and there's more paper and, you know, life is short. There is zero reason for me to spend an hour over an inch of paper. Okay, are we good? We are good. Yay. Oh, wow. I also think I'm coming down with a little cold. So that's even more fun. Sorry, just lining things up now. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna flip them over, except there's some loose glue on this end, and do the other side. Yay! All right. Xanthi is giving me the gimlet eye because I'm talking, and she's concerned I am not talking to her. Okay. Now this one. Sorry, I know this is boring. This is the part I usually cut out of my videos because it's just super repetitive. Yeah, so this one isn't even either, but it's okay because it's the, you can't tell the pattern's repeating because of all the different colors. Your eye goes, that's not the same pattern, and it totally is. It's circles, so it's obviously going to line up. I have been watching reruns of The West Wing, so I have that. I should be talking more in my brain, but I know I shouldn't necessarily be talking more. Oh, this is totally not lined up because of that. I'm going to need to trim that down. I should have thought of that. That's fine. It can be smaller on this end. So the cool thing about these live ones is it's really easy to see that people who make YouTube videos are not perfect in any way, shape, or form. We make just as many mistakes as everyone else does. We just have the ability to edit that stuff out. Now, see, that's close enough. It's not perfect, but it's, as I said, close enough. Yeah, because I always get mixed feelings when people are like, oh, you just, you know, put things down, you're so fast. I'm like, no, I just edit, because, you know, I'll say I was looking at something for 15 minutes, or I miscut that paper, and I had to redo it, and it's fine to say that, and it's fine, you know, for people to, you know, you'll hear me say, oh yeah, I totally had to reprint that photo or blah, blah, blah. But because you guys don't see it, you don't necessarily, you know, understand we all everyone makes the same mistakes. It's, you know, but ours are done at, you know, 2 to 4 times speed. So it's harder to grasp them. is not straight. Sorry, once again, I'm trying to line things up. This is, again, not straight. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm looking at this going, wait a second, this starts at one side and doesn't finish. That'll do it. That's what I get for going really fast. I know I shouldn't be going super fast, and I do it anyway. Oh, someone in my video, I don't know if you watched this, and I will answer in the comments. I just haven't had a chance to get on the comment section, but someone asked what type of trimmer am I using. That is a Caterpillar crop. The company is called Caterpillar, and the crop is their smaller version with the fold out arm. They also have a full table version, and that's all I gotta say about that. I just need to trim this down a little bit. Yeah, so as I said, I'm gonna head over, well, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's after I finish here. And the idea of which is that, yeah, I'm just gonna have this be at the top. And then I'm gonna tuck this in between here just to add a little bit more color. Yeah, and I think we're good. So I probably didn't need to do 4 of these if I'm only gonna do the top. But I didn't think about that, did I now? Yeah, I like that. I might just do one of these at the bottom, just not do the other one. Yeah, I think that'll work actually. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this straightish and centerish. That's what I like, straightish and centerish. A lot of ish for me. Okay, and then we'll go back to the liquid glue for the bottom one because it is tiny. Yes, I like the Caterpillar crop too. I'm just going to move this so I can line things up a little more. On the 3 mark. Except that's not the 3, that's the 4, you dingbutt. I call myself names all the time. Okay, there we go. And then do the same on this side. Make sure I have the scallops going the same way, and this particular time I have them going down, which is fun. So where in Florida do you live, Rachel? Lining things up, and now I've got that. Okay, I've heard of Vero Beach. Just curious. My stepfather wants to retire down there. In Florida, not Vero Beach specifically. But he wants East Coast as well. I gotta fix this. Okay, there we go. Yay! All right, so now I just need to get this side back. Xanthi has changed her mind. She no longer wishes to hang here. So, all right. Yay! I'm so happy I managed to get all this paper down. And yay! And I like the way this looks. So, woohoo! We're gonna go ahead and stick it down. I'm probably gonna regret putting that glue down there and be like, I wanted to tuck something under there. Hi, Wendy. All right, I think I'm gonna have it go a little bit lower rather than in the center. Let me see where my photos are gonna go. I think I wanna have them go down like that. Yeah, that's where I want them. Okay, and we'll just have to trim them off the sides. I'm gonna go ahead and get my photos down because I like where they are, and if I try to move them again, they're gonna get messed up. So, because that's how it goes. I don't know if this is exactly what they were like before I moved them, but it's where I like them now. So once I get the photos down, and then I do the other side, oh, I like it better a little further up. Can I fit it so that you see that on both? Yeah, I think I can. Just have it be really tiny. You get a little sliver at the top there. Just have them be really close together. That's fine. I've been thinking about matting this photo. This is me playing with portrait mode on my iPhone, but I'm gonna just let it be as it is. So in case you're wondering what these photos are, my nephew attended a summer program at the college he's attending, and they had a scholarship dinner, and one of our congresswomen, Johanna Hayes, actually was the keynote speaker. So that's her. And then the other pictures are just pictures of us. All right, let's get this straight. At the scholarship dinner, where he got a scholarship, in case you're wondering. He got, actually, the first scholarship they called out. So that then meant we had to stay there for the rest of all of the scholarship call outs. Super fun, I can tell you. I think I'm actually going to have those two be up there. And then, yes, I like that. Yes, I'm good with that. And then I can put journaling over there. I won't do the journaling on camera here because, hey, not a crazy person. It's going to be bad enough when I do my title. I actually don't even know what my title is going to be. I will be totally honest with you. I can just do like what the program is called. You know, it's called EOP. I mean, it's called the Educational Opportunity Program, but everyone calls it EOP because who on earth wants to say educational opportunity program all the time. But I don't know. I don't know yet. Which is unusual. Usually I think of a title pretty quickly. I like titles. I like naming things. So, which I know is a weird thing to say, but I enjoy it. You know, nicknames for people, nicknames for things. Half the time they're just called the what and what thingy, but you know, hey, that's me. So, me testing out portrait mode, and then this is Johanna Hayes speaking. This is my nephew receiving his, they got a certificate for finishing the program, and then they also got a letter of congratulations from our state treasurer. And then here he is accepting his scholarship. And then there were, and this picture is, so basically they did them in groups of like 3 or 4 kids. So they would call up the first 4, and then you were supposed to be able to applaud. Of course, just like every other graduation, nobody pays attention to that, and everyone applauds for every child during the entire thing, which then, of course, adds another 30 minutes to the program. But what are you going to do? I can only yell at the parents for so long, and I don't actually yell at the parents. I just roll my eyes. Like, did you not hear them say, please hold applause till the end? Anyway, I know I'm a little crazy pants here on that subject. And it's so funny because, you know, you were only allowed to have 2 people per pupil go to it, just for space reasons. And my nephew's like, oh man, I can't invite, naming my stepfather. And I'm like, oh honey, nobody wants to go to scholarship dinners. Inherently, we understand the fact that you are giving us money, and we are super appreciative of that, but we'd be more appreciative if you didn't make us sit through 3 hours of everyone calling different names. So, but obviously, as I said, he got a scholarship, so yay for free money. And oh, I really do need to think of a title. Obviously, my title is going to go right here. I do need something for yeah, I think I'm going to use the thank you. I would love to use the oh what a day. I could use the oh what a day. I love when I have conversations with myself, but it's outside, so but it's out loud. Outside, but it's out loud, so I sound like a crazy person. I'm not I'm gonna cut both out because I think I cut the blue a little much. I'm gonna cut both out. I would like, as I said, to use the, I'm just gonna switch to my smaller trimmer here. I do have pink here. I know this isn't gonna work. All right. I can't use both the Fab and the Fabulous, and I think I like the hot pink Fab better than the green Fabulous. So, yeah. Because I don't want it to be so, yeah. All right, oh, what a day, or thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not sure. I don't think looking good works. I'm looking at these, seeing if I can find anything I like. Could use nice. I don't know if I like nice though. I really, really, really need to think of a title. Oh, I have a good one. How I spent my summer vacation. I think I'll do summer vacation in quote marks. I like that. I like that a lot. I just need alphabets now. Okay. I need something that isn't too small, that isn't too big. And I think I want the white. I think I want the summer vacation part to be in white, because I'm using that navy. So let's see what I've got. Because I'll do how I spent my in smaller letters. Let me see if this one has quotation marks. It does not. There's this one too, but I don't know what I have left. Do I even have any S's? I don't know. I love this one. This is the Alex one. I actually just used it in another one, but in the pink, not the silver stripe. All right, so let's see what I've got here. This is be the part, another part I normally would cut out. V-A-C-A. Do I have another A? Ooh, I don't think I do. Unfortunately. There isn't anything I can turn into an A. All right. Strike that. That's okay. I've got more thickers. Ugh. All right. Sorry, so quiet. I'm looking through all my stuff. Anybody else going to a crop this fall? I know it starts to be the season for them in September and October, so I could do that. Could I just do how I spent my summer? But, you know, the whole joke is he's doing a school program, and I think it needs to be smaller than this. Yeah, I think it's going to need to be smaller. Oh, I could use these. Do I have that in white? You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, so I apologize. I'm looking at my daily flash letters. The only thing is, I don't have those in white. I mean, obviously, I don't have to use white. I have a light gray, but I don't. Oh, I've got kind of that Kelly green color, I think. I don't know if it's too. Let's see, what's one? It doesn't have. I could put the ones in white pen. Let's find a letter I might not use. Well, not that I might not use it. Oh, no, I kind of like that. Any opinions? Could I get an opinion? I see there are people watching. Can I get an opinion? Do we think the green letter works? Let me look at it on my screen. Let's see, what else do I have? I don't know if I have enough of these. Let's see. I might have this. And I also have that, which is a little darker. These Pink Fresh Puffy Alphas. Oh my goodness. What's the one on the other with green. It is white with green. Oh, and it's not super white, which is good. Make the first one better. Okay. Well, yeah, the first one will do. Now I just need to like get this to run across. All right, and then I can just use the tile stickers for the other part of that. Just makes my life easier, and I know it matches. All right, folks. Now is the time where I'm really quiet because here, I'm trying not to lose my stars here. I think I may have lost one or two of them. So let me put this here since I'm done for a second there. Yeah. So no one's going to any crops? Okay, that's understandable. Let me see if I'm, what do you think about this? Do we like the navy or do we like the coral with the tag? So that would be the navy or the coral. Let me know. All right. I need to see if I can fit this across. All right, so 3, no, so that's 7 inches. Okay. N. That would be an M, dum dum. U. Okay, so V is the center letter. In case you're wondering what I do is I write it down and then I dot the first and the last, second to first, second to last, and then so including the space in between the words and find where the center letter is. So the center letter here happens to be the V in vacation. And then here is my centering ruler, which costs all of, I think it was like $1.84 on Amazon when I bought it a couple years ago. Ah! Like I got some glue on it. All right, sorry guys, this is going to literally be the worst part. I think what I'm going to do is, ooh, someone's honking their horn. Super classy. I think what I'm going to do is leave off the how I spent mine and just do the summer vacation part because otherwise we're literally going to be here for 30 minutes while I manage to get the tile stickers off and place them nicely. And I'll be totally honest, there's a good chance I'll accidentally swear, which isn't good. VACATION. All right, I'm just double checking. Yes, oh goody, I have another I. I just realized I only have one I left, which is odd. It's not like a letter I normally run out of. And unfortunately, because there's this white stripe or cream stripe down the center, I can't really make it out of something else. Now, what's really funny is that was my last I, but I haven't yet until this point used an N. So I'm trying to figure out what on earth words I was spelling. Where I used I's, but not N's. Oh, Frigidaire. I don't have any R's. Why do you people tell me that? Huh? All right. All right. How I spent my vacation. Or I could do summer with another word. I could do summer with the tile. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll do how I spent my These are October afternoon daily flash. They are super old, but I love them. I have a whole set. I got them on Peachy Cheap. Where are we at? What? So we're at 3 o'clock. So we're actually running over. Well, over my proposed time. So it's fine. I'm not really. All I have to do is go to the grocery store and then pack up stuff. But it's fine. Okay. Summer vacation. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to do how I spent my once I'm done, because like I said, yikes. That, or how it, I think I said the right words, I don't know. But yeah, I actually like that with that. Okay, embellishment time. And I see we like the coral best. I actually kind of like the coral best myself. So that works out. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Trim that down. Add that here. I need to add a space for journaling. Oopsie, that's over there. I think I like that there. Yes. I need a journaling spot without knocking everything over. I've been using a whole bunch. Oh, you know what? I packed them. See, this is like what I was saying, is I've packed like a good quarter of my stuff into the containers they'll go into when I like pack my stuff. So I'm looking for these pretty little studio little journaling spots, but do I like, yeah, I think I like that. Ooh, no, don't do that. Gosh, no. That'd be a mess. But I already packed them for when I pack up everything. But I found them, so yay. And as I said, I've already bored you with my title. I will not be doing that. And so, as I said, I did my lives in July, where I did it every Thursday. And now I'm going to go to monthly. So obviously this is Saturday. They will not normally be on a Sunday afternoon. As I said, for those of you who were here, my nephew and my housemate are in Long Island. So I was able to do this, but normally I won't be able to do it in the middle of the afternoon. Luckily, just get these stars out of the way. My nephew has a late class on Wednesdays, and oh no, not Wednesdays, sorry. He has a late thing on Tuesdays. So I will most likely be doing, just go ahead and put that there. I will most likely be doing October and November on a Tuesday. And then, bring a yellow one and a pink one over here. I'm gonna keep the embellishment on the soft side. The simple side, I mean, simply because I have a lot going on. I do like this wonderful. I'm gonna add a little glue to it. I'm gonna pop it down so it's slightly lower than everything else. So I do want to bring in what I think I'll do. Do I have another star? No more stars. Okay. So these are the only stars. So because let me put a couple of the wood veneer stars down. So I have large, medium, and small wood veneer stars. And I was thinking about adding some of these. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I think I'll do 3 here. The wood veneer stars, these are from Studio Calico. I think they're crazy in a lot of their stuff, but I do like their wood veneer. So there you go. And then I will make sure, I think I'll put them over here because I don't know where my title is going to exactly be at. So I will make sure to put them out of the way so they don't get in the way. Go. All right, and I think, oh, I need to trim this out. Luckily it's a rectangle, so it won't take that long to trim out. Now I'm gonna, now the design of it is that it has a rough edge, but I'm just going to trim it into a rectangle because, yeah, there's no way I would be able to trim it without looking like I just don't know how to use a pair of scissors. So I think I'll put that there. And then I think I like this Believe You Can. That's super cute. There, and I know I'm keep making that huge gap. That's okay. I've got these stickers. I will find something here that can go with that, and I want to take care of that right now because otherwise need something slightly bigger than that. I thought for sure there'd be something here. I don't necessarily want a word. I think that's the problem. Well, I could do some more stars. Let's see if I like that. Oh, I actually do. Yay! I love it when the easy solution works. Yeah. Sometimes the easy solution does not work. You actually have to have a thought process, but sometimes it works. There we go. And then I've got one more. So I got them there, there, there. So I think up here is going to be my best bet. All right, so this ran over like way more than I thought. I'm not going to be able to do a page kit. I'm really sorry. I thought I'd be able to. I think when I was originally going to do this, I wasn't necessarily thinking I was going to do a double page layout. So, like I said, though, I'm just not going to be able to. That's too curved. There we go. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to leave you here with a double page layout. All right, I think I am going to use the chipboard stars. I have this white one. I will say, for whatever reason, this chipboard did not want to come up with the, let's see, I've I've got, with the backing on it, I'm, no big deal. I can just add glue. No, it doesn't matter. Put that there. Small one in aqua. And I think I'll put the big one in yellow over here. Yeah, so you'll notice none of the backing paper is coming up with it. So that's been fun. All right. Normally I would add mist, but, oh, hang on. You know what I need to do? That's what I need to do. I need to find, oh, sugar. Everything is not where it's supposed to be, so give me a second. As I said, I've started packing, so everything is kind of halfway put away. And, oh, you know what? It's not in there. I swear, I'm actually pretty organized. I just keep forgetting where I put things. Like, I know where I think they're supposed to be. Want to get out my brayer. Little trick for flat stickers. This works so well, guys. I have not had any problem with flat stickers popping back up, and that used to be a big issue for me. So that works really great. My friend Kim taught me that, and actually at a crop, so you learn things. All right, folks, I think that is going to finish off this layout. As I said, I'll obviously do my journaling. When I turn off the camera, I will also finish the title. It's so long, I don't want to keep you guys here for that long just to do that. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me here today. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. I will be back with a video. I'll have a normal process video on Wednesday, and then I'll have part 2 of my packing video, which will be when I actually pack up my scrapbooking stuff. And that will be, I'm going to try to get it up Monday night, but it may be Tuesday depending on when I am able to finish the editing, because it depends on how long I edit. Depends on how long it takes me to film the thing, and then, however long it takes me, however much I mess up, then takes longer to do the editing. So I am going to go ahead, say goodbye to you folks. Hope you like the double page layout with 10 photos. As I said, journaling and the rest of my title will be after I finish. I will put the finished layout up on Instagram, most likely later tonight. Not right now, because I am going to go and do my grocery shopping. And so, as I said, if you could flick me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, just drop a comment watching this on replay. Have a lovely afternoon, everyone, and bye!